answer questions and then one sentence story.
Fine. Right.
Let's do the story first because we're getting tired.
Once upon a time, Vic Mignogna woke up.
And then he saw an unsuspecting
Herbie fully loaded.
What's that?
You've never seen Herbie Fully Loaded.
Starring Lindsay Lohan.
One day, Danny messaged Hyojin, and he said he wanted to join the stream. And then Hyojin was like, okay. And then he said, be right back, I'm gonna get breakfast.
And then Danny met a new friend called Mr. Stairs-chan.
And then I fucking hate Aiden and Hyojin.
Hello to the Pubcast, my name is Aiden the Kindle Walker, welcome to the Fuckcast. Today we're going to be talking about Aiden the Kindle Walker.
What?
Shut up!
Some of us have had a few drinks, I'm not gonna lie. No? That might...
Which one of us?
You're fucking proud.
This is Aiden's hair.
Yeah, that's your hair. No, it's my hair. What are you doing? Anyway, don't touch me. Anyway, welcome to the cast. Pussy diarrhea. Alright.
That's the wrong one.
Same podcast.
Alright, what are we gonna start with? Black Panther won Best Picture.
Hold on!
Oh god.
Black Panther won Best Picture.
I should have drawn.
We're getting ahead of
I
ourselves.
should have drawn like a big penis back here and pretend I didn't notice when I look at the.
You're the worst human being. Point is, this is the Pubcast. My name's Aiden the Kindle Walker. With me is Anthony Fantano, Hyojin Choi. The other one with me is Sans Bungatail.
He's not even...
This is the hell of my own creation.
Hey, would you like to tell lovely folks at home what you're drinking?
I call it Gerard Butler.
Why do you call it a Gerard Butler?
Because it is a mixture of aromatic bitters, fireball, and G Fuel.
It's also a shit actor.
Wow, okay. But yeah, if you've never seen the movie Gamer featuring Gerard Butler, that's what it is a reference to.
Let's talk about that for a bit, actually.
That is a fantastic work of cinema.
It starts off with the guy from Dexter who says, we live in a society.
Can I just say, this movie's from 2009.
Yeah.
2009.
It was so ahead of its time.
It was
It's
10
insane.
years ahead of its time.
That is the perfect way of putting it, actually.
There was a bit where Gerard Butler vomits alcohol into a car to make it start, and we just had to accept that all cars ran on ethanol at that moment of the game.
Even though he wasn't, he downed an entire bottle of whiskey. It wasn't ethanol, it was just whiskey.
My phone's ringing.
Get the fucking phone then!
She fell out of the spaceship, we're gone.
Oh. Now the hole is gone. It's boys' night. It's boys' time.
It's boys' night, man spread, time.
Boys' spread time.
Speaking
That
of...
is so much worse. It's boys' spread time. The mic was backwards the entire time.
What do I say?
Oh, be careful!
Be careful, you'll spill Gerard Butler.
God.
Like his career.
I mean, his life's already a fucking mess.
Alright, so I think to start off the fantastic Sardonna cast, we should talk about the Oscar Award nominations.
Yeah,
So what are the nominees?
Hang on, let me start that again. Sorry, I vexed it up. So, seeing as we're the Sardonna cast, we should talk about the Black Panther Award nominations.
Blank because there was nothing in the movie.
So, the Black Panther Award for Best Film started off with Black Panther, and then...
saw that coming.
And there was... What was the other one?
Black Panther?
Black Panther?
Black Panther.
And there was a Spanish film actually, but I can't
Called
say it.
Black A Panther.
Oh no.
I can't say it.
Oh wait, I just realized.
Shat, that's the one.
Did he? Noir means black idiot.
I thought... I know is one of them.
Negro is
Can
Spanish.
can we cut that out?
No, we're
It's not
talking about.
racist, it's just the word black in Spanish.
Oh,
We're not using it in the racial term.
Yeah, and
that's important.
bitch is nature, and nature is beautiful. So thank you for the compliment.
I lost my eye drops.
I threw
Did it
them
just fall
away.
off?
Where did you throw them?
You're taking up the entire
I
couch.
can't sit properly. I broke my ass.
Oh yeah, can we talk about that?
Yeah.
Okay, so basically.
No, I'm telling this. You weren't there.
It's his ass.
It's my
Yeah,
ass.
but I found.
My ass, my body.
Whatever, whore.
Oh shit.
One morning, I was talking to Hyojin on Discord, and she was like, "Hey Danny, want to join stream?" I said, "Yeah," and then I was like, "But first, I must have breakfast." Then I excitedly ran downstairs like a wee boy full of light and love in my eyes, so I could spend time with my best friend Hyojin on stream. And then I missed the second last step. And the weight of 1,000 bulls
You're 1,000 balls.
and the speed of Hermes.
You tripped and fell.
Aiden should hold the mic.
My coccyx shattered.
Aiden, should you hold the mic?
You are a massive coccyx.
Alright, Aiden, hold the mic. So what was funny about that?
I had
was-
to go to the hospital.
What was funny about that was because I asked Danny, "Hey, you want to stream?" And he's like, "Yeah, sure. Let me get breakfast." 10 minutes later, I see tweeted out, "I fell down the stairs. Lol. I'm in so much pain." And the funny thing about that is, like, I imagine Danny in so much pain, but the first thing he does is pull out his phone and tweet out, "I broke my ass."
It
lol.
was on my private Twitter.
I was literally there. He was live tweeting the agony
Yeah,
of his broken
and
ass.
he was like, "Oh my god, are you okay?" He gave me pillows to like help my head, and I broke my ass, lol.
But it was funny because like 10 minutes earlier, I was just like, "Oh, let's start a stream," and then you're in a fucking ambulance car. Like, what happened?
I was in tears. I was in so much pain.
Like the first time Danny told me the story, I was laughing at it. Like it was such a traumatic experience for you.
And then when I went to the hospital, they made me get up and sit down quite a lot, which sucked. But then they offered me a wheelchair that was like the size of a fucking minivan. This is such.
Was it the size of this couch?
It legitimately was. It actually was a really wide wheelchair because I think they only have like two sizes, like normal
Fat
human.
and normal.
Yeah, like normal human size, and then small recreational vehicle. And
They actually didn't have a wheelchair big enough, so they just had to use a gurney sideways.
Okay, I thought you were gonna say they glued two wheelchairs together.
Oh god.
and my each ass cheek.
Okay, so for the Oscars, Black Panther, but in French, Daniel breaking his ass,
While watching Black Panther.
New Earth Creationists, and I think Black Klansman. There we go. Those are the best film nominations.
Okay, so I don't want to talk about how pissed off I am at the best picture. But can we talk about what are our movies of 2018?
Black Panther.
You can't just say Black Panther.
Alright, no, legit, because my movie of 2018 is Sorry to Bother You. It's a fantastic fucking film.
I haven't been to watch that.
Okay, I can't really... Horse capitalism.
Horse capitalism.
Horse capitalism and horses.
Nice.
I thought you just fucking blanked out and then did random word.
Capitalism and horses.
Is that Barnya?
Capitalism.
What's the George Orwell?
Horses.
Barnyard. There you go.
No, it's not
It's called
Barnyard.
Animal Farm.
Yes, it's Animal Farm.
Yeah.
Okay, so Black Panther. What did it win again?
I think visual effects is the most egregious offense.
I remember the two kitties fighting, and it looked like a PS1 cutscene.
Yeah.
I remember this bit, and it was bad.
I remember.
I agree.
nothing because the movie's not really memorable.
I mean, the bit where she said one of those, that stuck out to me.
Now listen, that was epic.
Now listen. That was kind of cringe, bro.
So fucking cringe!
More like the black cringer.
Fucking shoot me.
If there was an Oscar award for movie that got the most political recognition or traffic, fine.
Visual effects?
No. Yeah, don't diminish the efforts of other people who tried way harder and who are actually more talented and more passionate about their craft, just so that you can validate something completely unrelated. It's like if you said Martin Luther King had the biggest hair. It doesn't matter. He did so much good shit. You don't have to compliment. You don't have to give him an award for biggest hair.
Because he had shit hair anyway.
He had short hair.
That's racist.
Yeah, it's just what's the word? Signal boosting? Signal. I know there's a word for it.
A word for Martin Luther King's hair?
No, fuck.
The signal boost cut.
No, not signal boosting. Just
It's like just 3 Wi-Fi lines on the side of his head.
Yo, he got them waves, bro.
I know there's a word for like saying really obvious shit just to look good. Like, hey, rape, bad.
Well, it's not.
What?
It's
Controversial opinion,
The word's not.
bad.
The word's
Hot
not.
take.
It's not pandering.
Hot take.
But it's
Bad.
not. It's like when people go, "This is a hot take."
And then they say
Water,
something that gets...
kind of important. Oxygen, it's everywhere. Hot take.
Sunlight, melanoma.
What?
Okay, if we're gonna go into climate change, we have to get out. That doesn't exist.
Climate change isn't real.
Why is it snowing?
If climate change real, explain this. Sticks hand in freezer. If Earth round, explain this. Gets a ruler.
Is Earth round? Explain
Don't do that.
this.
It's a good point.
Oh shit.
If oh no, where'd she go?
She's gone.
She fell into the ocean. The white
Flew off
whale's
the ship.
coming. I forgot. I need to make funny scenarios to edit. Kyojin, watch out! The white whale's right behind you. It's
Shit.
it's Moby Cock. He's coming.
Oh, I'm just gonna head down the green screen if I roll backwards.
Probably. So, be careful.
Careful. Moby Cock is defeated. Speaking of bad analogies used for racism, I saw a funny tweet that was from a guy who called himself a philosopher,
Here we go.
who said, you know, when we talk about drugs and drug dealers and drug users, we often blame the drug dealer for the crime.
Stephen Mullen.
But you know what? When it comes to slavery, white people were the users and black people were the dealers. That's what he said.
Here's the thing. When I saw that tweet, I thought it was Stefan Stephenson, Robbie Rotten guy. I thought
He's been dead for like a year.
I thought he tweeted that.
Comes back from the dead just to say some shit.
Because it was Stefan.
He's like, hold up.
So like, I don't understand what he's trying to say here. Is he trying to say?
Let me teach you a lesson in
Wait,
trickery.
Is he trying to say it's black people's fault?
Because they sold other black people.
He's saying, see, the analogy is very poor for many reasons.
Yes.
I get what he's trying to say. He's referring to the Africans that sold their own people to slavery. But he just says black people.
Yeah.
He doesn't say black slave traders or slave traders. The majority of the people in this conversation are slaves. So, like...
Yeah, Stephen Molyneux is...
I feel like-
he's a genuine white supremacist.
I feel like
he
he
uses...
watched Django once, and it was like there was a free black man, and it was pretty easy.
And it was
I
so
bet there
cool.
were plenty of black people that owned slaves.
Yeah,
If Django can do it, any black man.
You know what we
can.
don't talk about? The 0.000000001% of black slave owners.
But yeah,
Not the
Stephen
John
Molyneux is a
Johnson.
genuine white supremacist. Like I remember a video he did saying, you know, I went to Poland and it was so nice. Everyone everyone, it's 99% white.
I didn't see a single shade of color.
99% white population. The streets are clean. There's no crime anywhere. Everyone's polite.
No crime in Poland. Probably just went to one town. You go to the Warsaw. It's rich. That's where all the money is. Of course, it's gonna be clean. It's fucking 12 people that live there. And then you go outside of the capital. Fucking.
That's like.
Just like giants, 9-foot people eating each other.
That's like going into the library and going, wow, this library sure is quiet.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he did.
Don't become a philosopher.
That if you go to a library, it's quiet.
Thank you for your input, Josh.
I don't know what I'm saying right now.
Mars rover died, lol. That's what Hyojin wrote. So, what... Okay, listen, let's have a moment of silence for the Mars rover curiosity.
See, in space... In space...
If you guys have noticed on my channel, I've been creating more animation memes because I feel like I can make a proper career out of it. And the people who convinced me to do this, I was on a call with Aiden. I was like, should I just make memes? And he was like, yeah. I was like, cool, thanks. That's the story.
Yeah, it was a real in-depth conversation.
Yeah. Well, I was like,
Great story,
I
man.
didn't want to spend, as an animation channel, I didn't want to spend months on like, so I had made a See You Again animation. And I spent 6 months on that. But, it ended up, first of all, getting copyright claims, so I don't make any money off of it.
Yeah,
and
who
it's great.
copyright claimed you?
Fucking Tyler the Creator. I get occasional comment saying, wow, you don't make good content anymore.
Lol.
And then you look at their channel and it's just like Minecraft, how to masturbate.
What? Are you projecting?
Don't do furry animations with electro, funk, pop, swing music anymore. I subbed for that and not funny stuff.
It's like I'm not allowed to have fun anymore.
I subbed for that and not UK, Ireland.
Oh yeah, I accidentally called Ireland the UK.
She
Oh god, it's not part of the United Kingdom.
Yeah, no,
you
no.
fucking cunt.
That
fucking
was not
shit
not on
bitch.
purpose. That was not on purpose.
Yeah, there's a lot of
How
violence.
okay?
going
How
on.
was I supposed? I don't give a shit about
It's
history.
not in the kingdom that is united.
When I searched up a map of the UK, Ireland was in it.
Because it's next to the UK.
Well, maybe they should fucking get rid of it.
That's not how Brexit works.
I don't give. If I search up,
We should grab Ireland and move it somewhere.
maybe they should just Photoshop Ireland out of it, okay? Because that's what I searched up map of the UK and I just put it in animation.
You know the last person who got that?
What?
Some idiot who fucking drove his ship. He's like, there's nothing there. I'm gonna go sail all the way to Greenland right now. BRB. Crash! What the hell? There was no island on my new map!
And his name is Christopher Columbus.
When I posted that animation, I made a mistake because the first comment was like, "Oh, Ireland's not part of the UK, mate," and I got a.
I'm calling the IRA
yeah,
right fucking now.
And the first response was, "IRA's gonna get you for this, right?" Yeah. And a lot of the comments were just, like fuck me.
Where's the new Animal Crossing?
I responded with a map of just Ireland, not the UK, just Ireland, and I captioned it, "Man, I love the UK."
Genius. Anyway, new Nintendo Direct. If you're a fan of Animal Crossing, literally hang yourself with your
Whoa.
Isabel Dakimura. Shut the fuck up. Honestly, kill yourself.
What is with that? You tweeted that actually. I didn't know what the context was.
Oh, there's a Nintendo Direct, and there was a bunch of games that were announced. None of them were Animal Crossing. So Animal Crossing fans were like, for being such a mild-mannered nothing of a game, it's a fucking cult. I have no idea what the fuck is going on with them.
I think the reason for that is that people who are crazy, who are trying to rehab from being crazy, lean towards soft, cute things that they can torture.
That's true, actually.
So that's why when they found out that they didn't get new little baby animal to stick their pee-pee in,
Is it bad that
they turned to their dogs.
I saw a picture of someone who came all over an Isabel figure.
Sorry about that.
New platinum game.
Oh, Aiden. Funny,
Yes?
Before you get into platinum games, so I don't really get into platinum games, but I watched a mate. I was watching Nintendo Direct with a mate, and he saw the platinum logo, and he literally got hard.
Yeah?
I'm not joking. He stood up, and I saw the outlines of his cock. I'm not joking.
Don't blame him. Don't blame him.
He was like screaming, and then he was like, "Okay, I need."
Man's got a sleep.
Don't blame
He was
him.
like this. I need a minute. Just
Don't-
give his cock.
Don't blame him in any way. Platinum Games is like the Studio Trigger of gaming. Like, they make a lot of... When they're good, they're good. When they're bad, they're fuck awful.
Didn't they make Nier?
They made Nier Automata.
Bayonetta.
Yes.
One
but,
Metal Gear game.
Yeah. Know what they also made? The Legend of Korra game. And the Ninja Turtles game.
They make the Surf's Up game for the PS2.
I mean, I wish they
What the fuck are
did.
you talking about?
I mean, the Surf's Up game for the PS2 is fucking tight. I'll say that.
You know what's a tight game?
What?
My pussy.
Yeah,
That's not a
what he
game.
said, What he said. It is a game to
I
me.
play it like a game. Anyway. McDonald's Uber story, in brackets, Danny is retard. Thanks, Jurgen.
Alright, tell it.
I asked the lady at the counter, can I Uber Eats the McDonald's because I don't have my wallet?
I felt bad for the lady because me, Timmy, Che, and Aiden were crying our asses off, and this poor lady looked so confused. She was looking at you like you were a child.
I was like, can I please, if I Uber Eats, would that work?
And she was just like,
She's like, I don't know.
White Noise, the video game.
White noise.
Oh, I'm sorry, Anthem.
yeah, that's what I hear every time Danny fucking talks.
Actually, Anthem... See, the thing, Anthem, it just looks like a poor man's Warframe. And seeing as Warframe is free, that's kind of unfortunate.
There's brackets here, it says lol.
Yeah, that's why I'm bringing up Anthem, because that's a big fat lol.
Is Anthem a battle royale game?
No, it's not a battle royale game. No, it is a battle royale game.
Tetris. Oh, the camera stopped.
Ah, the battery's dead. That's fine. Doobly doos. Like, quick sketch.
Oh my god, Danny, stop farting in my mouth, please, Danny. Oh god, Danny, fuck, shit. Oh, what did you eat? It smells so bad, Jesus Christ. Oh god, I'm getting swallowed up. I'm getting.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I hate all.
In the Tetris 99, there's 99 players. There's 99 people playing it, and you can choose to attack people, you can choose to block, you can choose to defend yourself, and you can also choose to KO people. And it selects. You have to select a certain person out of the 99 people. It's unnecessarily complicated.
It's survival of the fucking fittest.
But like, there are so many buttons that don't need to exist.
It's cutthroat.
I came third in one battle royale Tetris game.
Okay.
Thank you for your input.
Gaming links to violence. Why is this resurging meme?
Because it just comes around every few months. It's just what you gotta deal with.
Now let's play Devil's
Advocate.
Let's play Devil's Avocado. Let's say gaming does cause violence. So what? Fuck you.
That's not
If gaming causes violence, then watching violent movies also causes violence.
There we go, that's the argument.
And watching violence on the news causes violence.
And watching someone trip causes violence.
And watching gymnastics causes violence.
And watching sports causes violence.
And watching my dad beat my mom in the kitchen causes violence.
That is
watching-
literal violence.
That actually causes violence.
And football causes violence. And darts causes, and the Olympics causes violence.
Why is it a resurging topic though? Because I feel like,
Because gaming is getting serious now.
well, because parents don't want to blame themselves.
Because gaming's rising up.
Yeah, it's always just been this
Oh yeah, no, parents are just like, haha, I'm not going to be a perfect role model for my kid. I'm not going to make them feel comfortable enough to approach me for questions that they have. And then the kids go off to do something else and get their lessons from other people. And they're like, why don't they listen to me?
Why don't they talk to me even though I don't talk to them?
Why don't they talk to me? And then it's like, hey mom, I have a problem. Haha, you're just a little cunt. I'm not projecting.
Let's just say fuck boomers, and that's the end of it.
Fuck boomers. Glad they're dying.
In other news, Machinima fucking died.
Oh, Machinima deleted every single video.
Yeah, rip in peace. They're dead.
They're gone.
And want to know something even funnier? Funhouse, formerly Inside Gaming, who were formerly of Machinima, they're just stealing all of Machinima's shows and just making them themselves now. Because seeing as no one is there anymore, they can just do that. I fucking love Funhouse. I hate Rooster Teeth. Love Funhouse.
So Frozen 2, right?
Yeah, Frozen 2.
Why is she running out into the water?
She's Naruto running.
It's literally a trailer. It's supposed to create intrigue.
Okay, let's speculate.
Oh god. Here we
She accidentally flushed. She took a poo, but it was shaped really funny, like it was shaped like Olaf.
go. Okay, how
And then
about
she flushed it, and then she's like, "Wait a minute, I should have kept it. Duh, I'm the queen." So she runs out into the toilet to try into the ocean.
my theory with Frozen 2 is, you know how Caligula waged war on the sea?
He did.
He did.
I'm thinking they're going down a similar route. And Disney is
As
going
in,
to go back...
Elsa's gonna fight Caligula.
No, Elsa is Caligula, and Disney will finally go back to their Disney Renaissance days and have a dark message about incest and putting wine in your lead. Because
Wine in your lead.
Yeah, Romans used to do that. They used to sweeten their wine by putting lead in it.
They put wine in their lead.
Yes.
Okay.
They were a bit... It's a mystery why that empire fell, isn't it?
Will Smith is good.
Whoa.
He's charming, he does the funny smile, and he goes...
That's hot.
It's good to see YouTubers in the media being successful.
I'm really glad Will Smith came this far.
I'm really glad Will Smith got really buff and for that role, and also blue.
Why did they decide to CGI his head on? Why couldn't he get buff himself?
Why couldn't he just like paint himself blue for real?
I wouldn't have minded if they just put him in a bodysuit.
Well, here's the thing. Okay, people being a bit harsh. That's not the final render of the genie.
Why would they do that?
Do that.
I don't fucking know. It was just a sneak peek. It was a teaser. That's not going to be... I fucking hope to God that's not going to be what the genie actually
Do you want people to
like.
watch this movie or fucking not?
Let's make a trailer where we make it the worst possible trailer ever, and that'll get people to watch us. Fuck you with Disney, you're gonna watch it anyway.
Yeah, they know they're going to watch it anyway, because they've done this so many times. These fucking remakes.
Will Smith?
They make
It's Will Smith from Suicide Squad.
And they make $1 billion fucking dollars. You keep going to it.
I am.
You're the problem.
I am.
You're the problem.
You.
Me.
Steven.
You.
Fucking
Steven, you cunt. I hate you, Steve.
Is that not painful for you?
It is a little bit.
Well, then why are you doing it?
I want to bite your finger off.
Okay.
What about this?
So yeah, the genie looks like a fucking idiot.
Yeah, he looks like
David
Cameron's Avatar.
He looks like if I got a baby and I beat its skull in until it grew up and became a man. That's what he looked like.
It
What?
looks like a child that.
It looked like if
No,
one
damn
of the Na'vi from Avatar was an idiot.
No, back to that previous one. What did you just say?
It looks like a stillborn.
Yeah, what?
It looks like a caricature for a dental disease.
It looks
Danny, I'm
like
still not okay.
It looks like if I pulled out of all. It looks like I pulled the organs out of Danny, like all the organs, all of its insides, and then painted them blue.
Okay, William Wallace. Fucking...
It looks like if Dr. Manhattan was Will Smith.
You wanna move on?
It looks like if... No, we have to do this really funny Deadpool bit. It looks like if...
Oh, fucking kill yourself.
It looks like if a dolphin was a pedophile.
Damn, I love TJ Miller. He added so much to those films. It looks like if TJ Miller hung himself in his closet and his blue face swelled up and he died in agony because his neck didn't break.
It looks like.
I don't like TJ Miller. He's not funny.
He's not
Stop
very
casting him.
He's not very funny. Why ASMR is appealing to me, Hyojin. Alright, Hyojin.
I really enjoy Okay, stop. I'll stop. I really enjoy eating ASMR. I really enjoy when when there's like, especially when there's a crunch noise. So like crispy chicken and edible glue is a new thing that I like.
What?
It's not actual glue. It's like milk and coconut, but it looks like glue, right?
Oh.
So it's like a prank thing. Anything that's crunchy is really appealing to me, and I don't know why. I think it's because I really like eating, and I really enjoy other people eating too. It makes me feel hungry.
Okay.
But a lot of people disagree with me, and I can't understand why. I always like the sounds of eating.
Because you always send that black lady eating the pickle.
I do not always send it. I used to always send it.
That's not helping your case.
So why don't you guys like ASMR?
Because it feels like he's going, yeah.
I like feeling violated. Okay, I'm gonna give the mic back.
We're dropping the conversation.
Chunky.
That was the one where you had the...
I like it big.
That's literally, you came to me with an idea of a skit where, alright, so the chunky song from Madagascar 2, and I said no.
Yeah.
So the idea is that Danny was gonna walk down the hallway, and the theme song from Madagascar 2, Chunky thing, would play, and then he'd push me into a wall.
That was it. Is incest bad?
Shut
I
up!
don't know who wrote that.
Shut up, Destiny. No one likes you, Destiny. Shut up.
Incest is bad, but what if they didn't know it was incest?
That's the plot of... Wait, no, that's JoJo Part
That's
6.
the plot of my life.
Spoiler alert.
So, let's talk about evil.
I say it exists.
Yeah, I'd say there's no such thing as pure evil.
I say,
Wait, why are we
I
talking
say
about
there
evil?
is.
Oh, okay.
I say pure evil exists.
In what way, aside from conceptually?
Doing something that negatively affects others disproportionately to how much it affects you positively.
I think
That's not pure evil, that's mostly evil. Pure evil means there's no good in it whatsoever, but there's always going to be a tiny bit of good, even if it's completely
like
outweighed.
murder.
Like Hitler.
If you do something horrible, even if it massively outweighs the amount of good chemicals it puts in your psychotic brain, it's not pure evil.
What's pure evil to you?
Pure evil is if there's only bad happening everywhere in every part of the scenario, but that's impossible.
So what about murder?
No, because somebody murders and they feel good about it because they're a psychopath, or they're relieving stress because they snapped and they think that this is exactly how they should.
But if they're feeling good about something bad, that doesn't make it good.
No, but
Yeah, that's evil.
no, but the good feeling that they have is that's a reasoning, because you can't just say like the good feeling you get for doing this is suddenly not good just because what you did was bad.
Well, that's the point I'm coming from. Disproportionately. I feel a bit good right now because I have literally fucking raped and murdered someone. That is disproportionate.
Please, someone clip
That isn't entirely disproportionate.
Yeah.
Taking away a lot of what you've got just so I can have a tiny bit more.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but that's not pure evil. That's
think that's
mostly
pretty
evil.
I think that's pretty fucking evil.
That's mostly evil.
If it's benefiting, if you do something horrible that benefits you, that's evil.
Yeah, that's not my point. You guys are, and I'm not saying it's not evil. I'm saying there's pure. You're misusing the word pure here. Pure means there's nothing else. It's just that.
Okay, so what if
Okay, Kingdom Hearts.
What if I say, okay, I'll say something pure evil. What if I say I prefer Bung Chronicles over Confinement?
You're pure evil.
Thank
There
you.
you go.
There you go. Prove my point.
No one's benefiting anywhere.
See, I'm not benefiting from saying that either.
Oh, fuck, I'm sure not.
So, an action of which no good. It's...
There's
so
always-
you're saying
there's
evil
always-
is not acting...
Evil can only exist with good.
No, I'm trying to do a thing. So what you're saying is evil is not doing bad, it's the absence of good.
In the same way, dark is the absence of light.
So eating a flavorless Pringle.
I mean,
No, go on, I can handle it.
I said flavorless.
personally, I think
How about a
there's
wet
no difference.
Pringle?
What about a Pringle jar? That's just too small for your hand to fit through.
That's what they already did. And that's what I've been fucking depressed about for the past 3 years.
So that's pure evil.
That's pure evil?
No one benefits.
No, because it benefits the Malaysian factories that are now making way more money.
See, here's the thing. If you come to my side, that would be pure evil.
You sound like a fucking Disney villain trying to convince me something right now.
How can you
even look like a Disney villain.
Wait, oh fuck, how's the... Can somebody learn this? Not from a Jedi.
Anyway, what's your favorite JoJo stand?
Heaven's Door.
Heaven's Door. Boom. I'd say the exact same thing. One who also voices the stand user? Vic Mignogna. Did you know that Vic Mignona's getting Me Too'd right now? It means he's been accused of doing
Pokemon.
the naughty... Look, Vic Mignogna has been accused of doing naughty things to unconsenting...
He's been pulled out of all the Funimation.
Yes.
Not sure about JoJo, but I'm going to ignore you.
Anyway, I'm only bringing it up because I saw a funny thread on a Threads where there's everybody talking on it didn't really care whether or not Vic Mignogna is actually a bad person. They just wanted to go to jail because he's an anime dubbed voice actor.
I mean, I get that. Like...
Who did he voice in Fullmetal Alchemist?
Edward Elric, the main guy. Oh, he played Zap Brannigan in the Futurama fan film, which gave everyone nightmares and was terrifying. Alright, question from Scumfuck McTwohands.
Why are my balls so small?
Is that what they asked?
Because God hates you. I'm sorry.
Aiden, I got a package, and I think it was supposed to be sent to you because it was your address and it set your name on it. But I have a package of small ball medicine for you. It's medicine for really small balls. And it's possibly the worst case of small balls that has probably ever seen. Do you want your small balls with this?
Here we go, a philosophical question from Pastel Violet _. She asks, why am I alive? That's a deep question.
Because God hates you.
Because you parents decided to have sex. Unless you were an accident. They decided to have sex, but they didn't want you, but they had you anyway.
Because if that's the case, then God really hates you.
Unless you are like a tube baby.
In that case...
Like a Pringles?
Like a Pringles.
Fucking Pringles.
Once you pop.
Yeah, if God really loved you, he wouldn't have made you alive. Because being alive is the greatest suffering of all.
Mr. Cyclone asks,
Tupac.
where am I? He's over there.
He's right there.
Shut up.
Mr. Cyclone, hi.
Dre Uwu asks, are you happy?
No.
No.
Rooting _around says no. How do you stay motivated to do your art? I've been in a really bad art slump lately, and I could use some tips. HH.
Help me out here.
From
Give me the scoop. Come on. Tell me.
from Crushi.
Come on, tell me. This is good information. Tell me. Do it. No pressure. No pressure.
I don't know.
Damn it!
I don't know.
Fuck!
Because I value... sorry.
No!
I value... I value admiration. Oh, sorry about that. You know, I think what really works is just a good schedule. You know, like you can sorry about that. You can stretch it out. But always give yourself a day off. Maybe once a week, or twice a week. It depends what you're doing, really. I mean, if you're doing artwork, sometimes you just have to wait for inspiration. But if you're doing something with a schedule, then perhaps you should take it a bit more seriously. was fucking really unfunny.
I hate you in every direction.
Does living in Australia make your job more difficult?
And it's somewhat, syncing up, you know, being literally 12 hours ahead of America doesn't help.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have to upload every time at like 6 a.m.
Yeah, that's peak time. It sucks, but
And we have to stream at really
I still don't do
hours.
that.
We have
I
to
don't
stream
care.
at like really inconvenient hours for us to get viewers.
What have you all eaten in the past 3 days?
Alcohol.
Concrete.
duck.
I know what Danny's been eating.
Shut up! Okay, haha_baraha says, what is the difference between a duck? Who stinks the most? Asked a bunch of binary code numbers. Oh, no, his at is Obama suck my dick. Who stinks the most?
Aiden.
Yeah, probably.
And then there's a picture of Pikachu with the hands coming out of his mouth choking an anime girl.
God, I wish that were me.
God, I wish I was the Pikachu.
What's your most epic gamer moment? Alright, one time, on stream a couple of nights ago, we were playing Jackbox, Quiplash, and for 3 rounds straight, all of the answers were my balls. And that was truly the most epic gamer moment.
Bro.
I think my most epic gamer moment was
Bro.
when I knocked a cane out of a blind person's hands.
Bro. That's kind of cringe.
So yeah, I knocked a cane out of a blind person's hands, and then I ran away, but I wasn't looking, so I fell down an escalator.
How was that a gamer moment?
It's fucking...
Was that real?
Is that real?
Yes, that was actually real.
How old were you?
Like last year.
My epic...
Why did you knock a cane out of a blind person's hand?
Looking!
Can we end
Oh, it
it?
was an accident.
I really want to end it on that note. Now Danny's resting on my legs, and I feel like I'm in 127 hours. I'm stuck between. I feel like I need to cut off my arm.
Why your arm?
My arm? Because you fucking farted on it. That's why.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Is this the point where we stop recording?
Alright, welcome back to the ending of the podcast. I hope you enjoyed the lovely fucking thing. Just so you know, if you, sponsorships are annoying and difficult, and I can't be bothered getting new ones, so I'm going to stick with the classic humblebundle.ale.com.au. That's not the real... humble.ale.fuckbit.ly/humble-ale.
Blue ribbon.
I'll stitch that together so that's the actual link, so hope you enjoy the episode, and that's the new cunt. Bye!